Friends for dinner. I'd like to have friends for dinner. You got it? All right, let's get it. Let's get to. Oof, looking rough there, bro. Well, good evening to all of our viewers tuning in around the world. Welcome to this broadcast of the National Soccer League as the St. Louis Charioteers are hosting Chicago Pink Nightmare, Battle of the Midwest. And these two ready to square off in the snow. Two teams that have fallen on somewhat hard times recently, both lower than they'd like to be in the bottom third of the table. Pink Nightmare, the visitors, there on your screen, sitting in 16th. Charioteers just one spot below them in 17th. But both teams with a win last week, looking to string together two consecutive wins. Charioteers have failed to do that all season long. They've not won back-to-back games yet this season, and they've only won one game at home. Here is their starting lineup for you now. A couple of changes again in the midfield. It's Rodsteka, Horn, and Kennedy moving on the line. And Fernandez keeps his spot in the lineup, but Jimenez dropped to the bench this time in favor of Weston Foster after that disgraceful performance he had a couple weeks back. He's back in the team today. So manager once again tinkering with the lineup, trying to find the best combination of players. We'll take a look at the Pink Nightmare starting 11 in just a moment here as they make their way across, shaking hands and whatnot. And there it is on your screen now, and you can see just the one change on the day, with Arnaud Bastian's out injured for an undetermined period of time as of yet. Laurent Cartier back from a suspension just in time, and he returns to his spot in the center of midfield, ending up that front three of Koenig, Colton, and Voigtens. Colton, of course, a former Charioteer himself, has not had the greatest of seasons by his own standards, but can he get a goal against his old club today? With a back line that has been makeshift and fragile at best. Charioteers have conceded 28 goals this season in their first 13 games. Interesting battle here. 16th versus 17th. We're ready to get underway here, and we are live in the Coliseum. These two are ready to square off. Kennedy back in the team as well. In midfield after a couple games out. There is the classic Charioteers long ball. So often doesn't connect, and once again it hasn't connected there. Referee feeling bad for the Charioteers and giving them a free handball call, it looks like. Again, that has been a strange, perplexing feature of the way the Charioteers have played this season. They just love blasting long balls forward, but they don't have anyone who can win aerial duels, nor do they have anyone who's quick enough to run behind defenders. So it doesn't really work very well, but they keep trying. And they're trying to get what will be just their second home win of the season. Pink Nightmare are looking to keep pace with the Wyvern Riders and stay in the playoff picture. If they can win today, they will actually take control of their division and would have the fourth seed in the playoffs just 10 weeks to go. Here's Ronan Gallagher from 33 yards out. Decent ball, but once again, Charioteers lacking in the aerial compartment and losing two headers in a row there. No surprises there. Nice passing from the Pink Nightmare here. Trying to take it to the home team here on the ground, as they should. Here's Nico. Colton into Cartier, sending a long ball. Lovely pass from Voigtens in behind. Blake Davis. Ooh, nervous moment there. He has been a shadow of his former self. There's another long ball for the Charioteers. Well, they actually won one. Look at that. Oh, nope, they lost it. Never mind. Here to watch his Foster Trader, but not for good reason. He was in one of the worst spells of his career this season. Just has not been performing like he used to. He was benched by his manager accordingly last week. Back in the team today, which is a bit of a head scratcher. But we'll get a look here at what he can do. Here's the rookie Fernandez. Nice turn from him. Trying to carry forward. Fernandez. Edging onto Foster Trader. Fernandez pokes it wide. Maybe the manager wanted to get a look and see what about the chemistry with the rookie Juan Fernandez, who has been decent in front of goal this season. 6 appearances, 3 goals. Been an eventful start to his career. 2 assists as well, and a red card. So doing it all, but not necessarily all for the good. The Charioteers again. Fernandez blocked out by Ruben Van Ganesha, his 3rd straight start. After not starting in any of the first 10 games, he has been a renaissance at the back and really helped shore up this Pink Nightmare defense that kept its first clean sheet of the season last week against the Thunderbirds in second place. What a shocking result that was. The first and only team this season to deny the Thunderbirds any goals in a game. So now here they come again, trying to repeat that same feat against division rivals here in St. Louis. Stavropoulos fighting for his man. And turn over back to the home team here. Blake Davis on the ball. Never know what's going to happen with him. Finds a pass. Kennedy options inside. Goes long instead. Again, another long ball that does not connect. But Gallagher, fortunate recipient of a bad touch. And now he's in behind. But another aerial duel that they lose out on. Just that they don't know their own strengths. Here is Kennedy on the ground. Fossen Trader trying to sneak one in behind. Having trouble controlling the ball though. Twisting and turning. Carrying it wide. Fossen Trader goes for it. Back post, it's live for Rudstedt. What a crappy goal. Van Laar's furious with the defenders. And the Charioteers, don't be fooled by this. They very, very often do score the first goal in the game. And we've seen it many times this season. Right after scoring, they seem to love to concede. It's a freak goal. Van Laar palms it away. In the path of Abel Rudstedt, who's just waiting there on the back post. He just gets it over the shin of Miguel Conchacao. And Abel Rudstedt making a name for himself in his first season as a starter with the team. His 6th goal in a midfield role leads the team in scoring. Which, of course, 6 goals is a pretty low return as a top scorer, but gotta take what you can get. And Charioteers have a goal here. So, already doing what the Thunderbirds failed to do last week, which was score against this rejuvenated Pink Nightmare defense. But how can they respond here on the road? Voitin's cutting inside with pace. Nice run from him. Cartier from range. Colton got in the way of his own teammate's shot. Charioteers fans out in the cold weather here, liking what they're seeing from Rudstedt. Gotta say, it was an odd, scrappy little goal, but it was a nice finish from Rudstedt. Good technique on the volley from a tight angle. No chance for Van Laar, just unlucky deflection, really. Eichelman now sending this one long. Again, another lost header for the Charioteers. They just don't seem to be learning. Cartier now with a lot of space in behind. What a pass that is. Nico. Charioteers defense is all over the place. Surely they'll concede. And Wagner getting across. And Davis. Holy cow. How do they not score there? Hernandez now trying to get something going on offense on the counter, but it's a 2v5 at the moment. Fossen Trader, the only man in support. Here's Van Horn. Rudstedt, the goal scorer, back to him. Kennedy, nice ball. Fernandez in the middle. Kennedy, what a goal for the Charioteers! Where has this been all season long? And the rookie Juan Fernandez creating the goal again, his 3rd assist of his young career. What a pass from the 18-year-old. A nice 1-2 with Kennedy, finds the space. And Van Ganeshan, who has done no wrong in his first 3 games, gets caught out of position here, doesn't track the run of Kennedy. Back in the team, has been fired up since being benched in the early part of the season. He's got a goal here. Pink Nightmare a bit on the ropes here in the early stages, but plenty of time left to turn it around. They just need 1 goal against, again, this frail Charioteers back line, and they're right back in the game. Despite their proximity in the table, Charioteers' road to the playoffs is a lot more difficult because their division leaders, the Thunderbirds, are all the way up in 2nd, so they have almost no hope of catching them. And the wildcard seeds in the ASC are just so strong. Oh, horrible giveaway by Gallagher there. There's Colton now. Free running behind, Sean Colton, one-on-one! Good save from Eichelman. Tame effort in the end from Colton. Go back to the Charioteers, where they would need to catch, as it stands, the Voyagers, who are all the way up in 9th. A good 8 spots ahead of them, so they have got to get going. And they've responded here in front of the home crowd today so far, but have looked very vulnerable on the counter as they have all season long. These Pink Nightmare attackers are certainly going to get their chances, and keeping this back line fits with Voitin's on the wing here with his pace. And here he goes again against Blake Davis. Oh, it's very lucky defending from Davis there. A couple of odd deflections. Here's Kennedy. Carrying down the line now. This awful giveaway there. That time just showed too much of it to Toure. And now the counter's on again. Cartier trying to head up the charge. Toure inside to Cartier. Colton, can he find the ball? Stavropoulos got a foot in. It's still with Nico and bouncing around in there. Nervous play from the Charioteers, just barely surviving on the defensive front. And he sends another long ball, and it's not going to connect again. Conchicao there again. Not a bad idea that time, though. There was space in behind, just didn't get the angle right on the pass. 10 minutes to play. This first half has flown by, and Pink Nightmare, they need to get a goal back here. Another long ball, another non-connecting long ball as well. They just don't seem to be changing their ideas. Fernandez, nice skill from the rookie, knocking it down. Kennedy, back to Horn! Great effort! Flashed it over the bar. German midfielder hasn't scored all season. Has been in and out of the coach's favor. Again, benched in the early weeks. There's been a lot of rotation in this team, but he's back in the lineup, and they have looked better. Was sort of a forgotten man at the beginning of the season. Likely a candidate to be moved on to the transfer window, but playing for his contract with this team, he's been done all right. Ooh, nice dummy goal kick there. Harris and Conchicao getting clever. Trying to build this attack now out from the back. Here's a nice ball to Voigtens. Cartier. Davis with a good step that time. Has been lucky in this first half the way he's defended Voigtens, but that time was alert to the danger. There's Ken Horn, massive touch. We gave him too much credit, and now he's giving it away. Terrible giveaway. Charioteers just so sloppy in possession. Here's Nico. Horn with a nice tackle, trying to re-win the favor of the fans. Here's Gallagher. Been a quiet start to the game for him. Radsteke. Horn. Kennedy. Trying to cut inside. Boston Trader. Fernandez blocked. Fernandez blocked again. It's a corner. Well, I'd have to say, they didn't expect Juan Fernandez, the 18-year-old 7th overall pick in the draft, to be involved a whole lot this season, this early on in his career, but almost forced out of the lack of attacking options this season, and he's been a revelation to this team. Looks like their best option going forward. First corner of the match goes in from Radsteke. Stavropoulos on the header. Van Laar couldn't see it. Had to palm it over for another corner. Stavropoulos getting his first goal of the season. Has a knack for scoring from headers. He's a big presence in the box. He has scored once from a penalty this season, but not from open play. Here's Radsteke over the corner again. It was a decent delivery that time. Can he repeat it? Another good ball. Stavropoulos. Wagner of all people, the other center back getting in, and what a save from Van Laar. Horn, edge of the area. Fernandez. Nice pass to Gallagher. Boston Trader. Radsteke going from range. He's hit the bar. What an effort. And denied by the woodwork. And now here come the Pink Nightmare, but Blake Davis is there again. Into added time of the first half. Kennedy. Bad giveaway there. Voigtens won it, and now there's going to be one last chance for the Pink Nightmare to hit back on the counter. Cartier, can they do it here? Crossing midfield. Cartier again, back in the lineup. Can he find a pass? Koenig. Ooh, Helkimi's been caught out. A lot of runners to the middle. Nico, can he find one? Koenig. Flipped in, and El Hakimi got a touch, but it's a handball, of course. We played a minute over the 3 that are added on, and the referees awarded a penalty with the last kick of the half. And really looked like it was off the knee there. What an awful call. The Charioteers, of course, leading the league in penalties given away from handballs. Sean Colton back on the spot. Oh, dear. See if he can score against his old club. Colton from 12 yards. He's done it. Finally scores a penalty, and Colton has a goal back, and the Pink Nightmare right back in this game in controversial circumstances. We played well over the 3 minutes of added time. The referee let the attack play out, and it resulted in a penalty goal. Nothing short of what they deserved in this first half, though. Charioteers were wasteful with the opportunities at the end of the half. They've been made to pay, and this is game on here. We'll be right back. Surely that is the last action of the half. So we got 45 more in a game that just became a whole lot more interesting. And there it is, sure enough. Charioteers fans irate about the way that first half ended. It was a comprehensive performance until the very last kick of the half, a dodgy handball call. And Colton scores against his old club. And it's 2-1 here at the half. We'll be right back with 45 more in just a moment. Welcome back there, National Soccer League fans. Something's in my throat, I think. Sorry about that. It is 2-1 here again. If you're just joining us, it was a 2-0 first half dominance from the Charioteers, but Pink Nightmare got awarded a late penalty in the first half, and we're able to get a goal back. So we play on here with this game still very much in the balance. To see what the second half holds. Hopefully more of the same, entertaining in the first, if nothing else. Fernandez, nice skill. Juan Fernandez, good save from Ben Lahr. A little bit of rookie mistake there. And the 18-year-old doesn't realize how much time he has. He's beaten the defenders. He can keep dribbling toward the goal. Doesn't need to shoot it first time. Decent save, decent strike nonetheless. Fernandez, again, has been the danger man today. Hasn't scored, but got an assist, created chances left and right. A decent ball in, but and there to receive it. Back it goes to Rajteka. Ooh, hacked down by Nico. Surely a free kick, maybe a yellow card as well, and there is. Nico in the book, first of the afternoon, goes the way of the visitors, and it was a bad foul. Cynical at best, no part of the ball. Rajteka, good feet to skip away, and hacked down for his troubles. Look at that, the young Dutch midfielder, no fear, going across to confront the much bigger player, telling him exactly what he thought of that. Is Ronan Gallagher over the free kick now. He looks as perplexed as we do. Not sure what's going on here. Oh, referee had to get the special red spray out. Christmas spirit. He's still standing there, though, looking a little bit dazed and confused. 29 yards out, tight angle, probably too tight for a shot. Flips it in towards Kennedy, but Harris has been a force in the air all season long. He's going to get this one again, isn't he? There he is. Excellent work from the big man at the back. There's Colton, the goal scorer, trying to feed it through the lines. Great tackle from Stavropoulos. Here is Boston Trader. Another turn, back for Rajteka. Fernandez, is he onside? What a save from Ben Lahr. Fernandez has got to put that away, though. Point blank range, great save from the keeper. Another little bit of inexperience showing there, and now Pink Nightmare in on the counter with Cartier. Can he find the reverse ball? Goes back to Carnage instead. And pass was just off target there. Nice ball from Ishkan Horn into the channel with Gallagher. Back to Rajteka. Horn on the ball now. Kennedy looking for Fernandez in again. Boston Trader just couldn't get the return ball. Van Ganesh in there defending it really well. Can't sort his feet out. Here goes Craner. Good skill from the big man at the back. Van Ganeshtin dishes it off for Van Lahr. Has to send this one long. Cartier able to hold it up. Fernandez, nice pass. Boston Trader to make it 3! Back in the team and back with a goal. That's how you finish. Juan Fernandez takes some notes. Great goal from Boston Trader. A snapshot, has his back to goal. But the instincts, the years and years of experience, and he just blasts that one home into the far corner. No chance for Van Lahr that time. The instincts there, the clinical striker, feeling motivated, fired up. The manager's tactics, benching these veteran players, clearly working. Kennedy and Boston Trader both back in the goals today after mid-season slumps. So can the Pink Nightmare continue to fight back here? Down 3-1 now with just over half an hour to go. Nice ball from Cartier to Voigtens. Oh, good skill from Voigtens, cutting inside, but just a little bit too heavy of a touch. Have to see if either team now starts to think about making some changes to either shore up or shift the balance of this game in their favor. Kennedy, nice ball. Quick to the line to Fernandez. Put out wide to Boston Trader. Just let it run out of bounds, though. What a fool! How was that? And Gallagher's day is done. Fernandez's day is done. Turley and Berger Wagner on again. They were the heroes last week, scoring and assisting to overturn that 3-1 deficit against the Hydra. But it's a couple of attacking changes that are being made, so I have to see if maybe they live to regret that, because they need to make some adjustments defensively, maybe try and keep this result intact. Kennedy and Boston Trader combining. Turley. Boston Trader with a dummy. Off of Craner. It's a throw-in for the home team here. Boston Trader will pick it up, take his time. Into Kennedy it goes. Davis Trying to lift one in for Turley. Good in the air. Josh Turley! What a save from Ben Lahr. Reflex is like a cat there. It's odd. Van Gnessien just loses that ball in the air. Turley has a hit. Tight angle. Save you expect your keeper to make, but it's hit hard. You have to say Van Lahr has been instrumental in this game today. It could have been much more, but he's made some incredible saves. No changes for the Pink Nightmare yet. Just over 25 minutes to play. Flat delivery that time. Top of the box to Kennedy. Kind of botted out there. Wagner. Rajsteka has a knack for a long-range shot. No angle, though, to take it. Over Wagner to the byline off of Voigtens. Clip it in for Boston Trader, and Harris is there again. What a presence he is. There's Van Horn. Trying to hit it on the turn and just not enough power on that shot. Wrong choice in the end. And Pink Nightmare can try and get forward again. Real Harris. Right, it goes to Conchicao. What a ball that is from Miguel Conchicao, and the Charioteers are slow to react. And here goes Nico. Colton waiting in the middle. Cartier, Voigtens, Eichelman barely able to react, pushes it behind. In the end, Voigtens just a bit of a tame effort. In truth, Horn wins it really well forward. Nice skill. There's Kennedy. Concentrator, looking nice on this left wing today. Nice passing. Rajsteka from range and just over the bar. Again, the wrong choice. We've seen that on both sides today. Just a little bit of indecision or maybe panicky decision making in the final third. Rajsteka again has time, doesn't need to hit that from 20 yards. Keep the ball. Find some space for your teammates. Might have a change now for the Pink Nightmare coming up. Looks like we do. Oh, it actually is the Charioteers. Brandon Maynard is coming on for Rajsteka, and there is Javo on for Laurent Cartier. Again, involved as an attacking midfielder today. Looked better when he played as a defensive mid, so might see him return to a similar role next week. Javo trying to provide a spark, as he often does, in front of the visiting crowd. 3-1 here with 15 minutes to go, but this is exactly where the Charioteers were last week against the Hydra. 3-1 down in the 77th, ended up winning the game 4-3, so they will be wary of the threat, and they're in trouble here. Javo trying to get in behind, and he's got him behind. It's Javo! Eichelman with a save. Well, he did so well to win it. Pink Nightmare substitute, but in the end, maybe the moment just a little too big for him. Tries to be safe with the shot, just get it on target. Here he is again, though, inactive. It's coming on. Elder Toure, nice step from Wagner. Charioteers look like a different team out there today. The team maybe we expected them to look like. Turley goes long. Nice ball. Berger Wagner inside. Maynard's offside. I don't think he knows it. Wait, he's on. He scored. I thought for sure he was offside. We'll have to get a look at the replay now. Right off the bench and into the goals. This ball from Turley. Wagner has so much space on the wing. I guess he's onside. It's 4-1. Charioteers with a resounding victory here. Their first time this season winning back-to-back games in front of their home fans. This is just kind of the response they needed to stay alive in this season. Puts them ahead of the Pink Nightmare now into 16th. It does help close the gap between those top teams. Pink Nightmare back to the drawing board. Such an impressive performance last week against the Thunderbirds. That 2-0 victory, but again, on the road here, always a tough ask. But they will be disappointed. The defense of the Pink Nightmare has been their strength. Had just 21 goals conceded coming in. They've conceded 4 today here, the worst showing defensively for them. And against a team that's ironically been struggling to score in the Charioteers. Not today, though. Turley, they're moving forward again here. Maynard, greedy play in the end. Had Turley on the return ball, didn't pass it. Stavropoulos just eases Colton off the ball. Not been a good game from him. Has got a goal against his old club, but it's been largely ineffective once again. And Charioteers looks like they're going to just take their time, hold on to this ball. And it goes to Berger Wagner. And Maynard was onside, kind of whip it in now to Boston Trader at the back post with the acrobatic effort, and it's off target. Going for the showboat. Oh my gosh. Well, Both teams probably consigned to their fates at this point. 4-1 on the scoreline, 88 minutes played, snow falls, and Charioteers, the big response here, going to be a sub for the Pink Nightmare. Too little to make a difference. It's Ben Yamina on for Nico again. This Pink Nightmare offense has just been underwhelming to say the least. Only 18 goals. That is actually, now that I'm looking at the table, the league worst. Just 18. They're actually behind even the Orcas, who have just 19, down in 22nd. So they've got to find some ways to start scoring more goals. Looked like they had it figured out last week with a 2-0 victory, but they're lapsing back to their old ways here, and Charioteers just going to take their time, keep this ball, wind down this clock. Looked like it was going to be game on at the halftime interval, 2-1 on the scoreline. The late Pink Nightmare goal shifting momentum, but Charioteers kept their cool, responded. The brilliant second half. It's the second game in a row they've scored 4 goals. Oh, Ben Yamina with a nice ball as Koenig on side. He's just not clicking for these Pink Nightmare attackers at the moment. Koenig, a player who started the season so brightly. Man, that's just miles off that time. Back to the drawing board next week, perhaps. To see if they can, still definitely in the playoff hunt. Again, only 2 points behind their division leader, so they just need to have a decent run of games and then really beat their opponents, the Wyvern Riders, in the divisional matchup. But a lot of season left to play between now and then. Anybody's guess what's going to happen. And this game is all done. Who would have thought? Charioteers finally get a home performance worthy of their fans. Ben Yamina on the ground, acting as if he's lost the World Cup final. I don't need to be that sad, man. It's all right. There's going to be plenty more games. But the old boys, the old guard, the stars of years past, Foster Trader Kennedy getting it done today. Looking rejuvenated after being benched. Voigtens looks like he's about to cry. And it's a 4-1 victory here for the Charioteers over the Pink Nightmare to move up one spot in the 16th place. We'll leave here with Full Match Highlights. We'll be right back with one more game as the Terminators take on the Banshees in our final game of Friday night action. First games. I'm cooked still. I mean, it was a good game. Finally, decided to try. Bobby, Bobby, Lum, Bobby, 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 Lum, Bobby. Oh.